Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well this morning. I'm going to try to do a quick little read. Holy Spirit, can you please guide this reading? Angels, spirit guides, and the divine, can you please help me to put out a reading this morning for the collective? Something that'll be useful for everyone. Let's try to keep private readings private and schedule those, because that gets hard for me to discern what's happening in the collective only, please, this morning, Holy Spirit. Alright, let's get a major arcana for how the divine is working in our relationships and in our situations. Holy Spirit, how are you working in the collective? Can you please show me how you're working? And this is going to be the first super moon of 2021, the pink moon in the sign of Scorpio. So check that out tonight. Make sure you put your crystals out, recharge them. Thank you so very much. The Chariot, we got some movement. Somebody might be moving. What's not working in our situation, Spirit? The Devil came out sideways. So we'll see what that's all about. You might have a dog. You might crochet. You probably are a card reader, some of you. Got a lot of eyes on you. Okay, how do we pull this together? Feathers are standing out here. You might have a goatee. Thank you so very much. The closing out of a cycle, which makes perfect sense with a full moon. And then the Fool in reverse. So something's not going to start either. Something's ending, but something's not starting. What in the world is going on here, Holy Spirit? Okay, so right now we have movement. Our obsessions are somewhat under control of our devil energy, our negative energy that flows through the universe towards us. There's a cycle closing here. It's been a heavy burden on somebody's back for a long time. Somebody might have something going on in their cells, like some kind of autoimmune disease or cancer or something. I see something here troubling. I'm not a doctor though, so don't freak out. If you don't already know about it, Spirit wouldn't tell you. There's a lot of eyes over here, and hands are gifted. And whatever you do, you might work with your hands, and your hands are gifted. You have eyes all on you, all around you. All right, Spirit. If I may, the way I would like to do this today is I'd like to see how you're working in our home life. Wow, that popped out real fast. Brand new love. Brand new love in our home life. Spirit's giving us love. That's like having Jesus in your heart kind of love. Maybe you're working on your spirituality. Maybe you have a singing bowl like me and you're trying to sing that, baby. Yeah, nice going. The ocean blue is standing out very strongly. There are some planets and stars aligning around your head. Alright, how are you working in our work or school life, Spirit? Not a Page of Pentacles, too. How are you working in our work or school life? Can you show me how you're working in work and school? For the collective who might see this video, how are you working? There's that Chariot in reverse. Okay. 7-9 might be significant to your situation. July 9th or 9-7 might be significant. This has a sense of isolated everything right now. Like, this is about in your home life you have a lot of love, and it's something new that Spirit's doing. Like, I don't even know. We'll have to clarify that because that's new. That's something brand new. This is Spirit stepping into your situation with a lot of freaking love. a whole bunch of love, brand new love. And then in work and school, some of you might have gone back to work. Some of us have gone back to work and some of us are still in isolation. That's what this is saying to me. Some of you might have gone back to school and work, and some of us are still not back. You might still be in your pajamas, sitting on your bed, holding your knees, listening to this video. Alright, what surprises might we expect today, Spirit? Any surprises we might expect today? Any surprises? Any surprises from you today, Spirit, that we can expect? Good surprises, hopefully. Any surprises? There's a Four of Pentacles and a very excited person. Very creative. Passionate, even. This is where that love is coming from. There's probably a surprise love coming into your life that you're not even seeing. Might have a cat, candles, funky little style. This person can light up a room just by being in it. But for some reason there's a lack of stability here. Or for some reason there's stability, but it's shaky. You might live in an apartment building with a lot of other apartments around it. You might have like a banister around your porch. There's a feminine energy in your life who, even in these unstable times, is bringing you a lot of excitement and a lot of happiness. Alright, so what is our role in all of this, Spirit? What is our role in this today? Oh. There might be some depression, some sadness, some lack of clarity. I think we're all a little bit set back by this COVID. Longleaf pines are showing up here. Red is standing out very strongly. You might be in a gang, or red might be significant to you in some other way. You almost have this feeling of being in isolation or being in a difficult, challenging situation. But this situation is meant to transform you, and it's not doing that. So what is the likely outcome of today, Spirit? If nothing changes and we have, what can be the likely outcome if everything goes as planned today? Free will included. What is the likely outcome? Nothing's much going to change. Spirit wants to move us forward in our passions and in our finances. But nothing is going to likely change because of this death card, this scorpionic energy being in reverse. This Scorpio full moon rather, is a time when we're supposed to see some hard truths about ourselves. So if that's happening to you, if you're seeing something that's really difficult to look at about yourself, don't be surprised. Embrace it and make you a list of the things that you want to surrender. Full moons are excellent times of surrender. And right now what I'm seeing is I'm seeing some people that have gone back to work and some people that are still in isolation. But Spirit wants to give us love. New, brand new, this is Spirit adding love to our homes. Clarify the Ace of Cups, please. The Lovers came out. Spirit's given us a choice. A choice in what, Spirit? A choice about what? Can you show me? Spirit's saying use the red deck. A choice about what? Okay. I'm going to put these up for a minute. The Fool, a new beginning. A choice about a brand new start. But Spirit's saying use the red deck for some reason. The Wisdom of the Oracle. It wants to give us a choice. We have to make a decision as to whether we want to receive this divine love that's being offered. What choice? Can you speak to us about this choice? Speak to our hearts, please, Holy Spirit, about this choice and this divine love. Thank you so very much. Time for a nap. So maybe some of us are being lazy. Time for a nap. And then deep knowing on the bottom of the deck in reverse. So let's see what time for a nap means, because these cards have some rich, rich value to them. If we look, 6, so we have 6, 7, and 9 showing up. 24 is the number of the card. Okay, time for a nap. Time for a nap. Rest, rejuvenation, and renewal. Temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. This is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your list, your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force of consciousness or direction, as you observe without engagement now. So right now, Spirit wants us to take a step back. Before we make a move on this new love. Is what it sounds like. So don't jump in too quickly. Don't jump in too quickly. Alright, then this is in our home life. In our work life, we have 2 major arcanas. The Chariot in reverse, which means movement, and the Hermit, which means a wise person with an inner knowing. This inner knowing is showing up very strongly here. This is the person who thinks very deeply. They go inside and they look at something from every angle possible. They're not making any moves. They're just thinking very deeply and very intently and looking at every aspect of a situation. And they're typically somebody that others come to for advice. The Hermit. Hermits are isolated and alone. They tend, taken to the extreme, to be depressed, which is what we see over here in our role. So Spirit is in fact saying that He wants our role to be this is, we're doing exactly what Spirit wants. Wow. That's amazing, isn't it? Alright. So what else do you want me to clarify, Spirit? And then on the bottom of the deck is deep knowing that came out in reverse. But let's read that too. The protection message of deep knowing. Deep knowing. Intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, and hypersensitivity, which is what we have with the Hermit. And probably also when you combine the 5 of Pentacles with death and rebirth, you're feeling a lack and a loss, but you're also allowing it to transform your life. Okay, so that oracle is intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with Source, the consciousness that you are a part of, but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. Know that you have the ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitation of human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or five senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then to act accordingly. You're now invited into this sacred dialogue of deep knowing, so tune in and trust your inner vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from universal sources, which is exactly what Spirit wants us to do right now. This time for a nap is time for a step back, not a literal physical nap, but it's time for a spiritual nap, a resting time, so that we can know Source at the deepest level of our being. And because deep knowing came out in reverse, we get the protection message. You are in empathy overload and need to get grounded again. So tune out for a bit. Hypersensitive, you're suffering from psychic exhaustion. This signals a time for a recharging of your batteries. Set energetic boundaries. Take a salt bath. Empty your mind and get back to you. It's not a time to be too open. Soon enough, you can let your guard down. Right now, you need self-care and self-love. It's time to say no, thank you, to anyone in your life who exhausts you. Won't that feel good? Which is exactly what we have here, is a person that's unstable right in the middle of the spread. As unexpected, we have an unstable person. A very gifted, charismatic, fun, exciting, creative woman or man that's exhausted and unstable. And we can't click with our intuition when we're in that state. We just can't. And so Spirit Source is encouraging us during this full moon to take a step back. This right here is self-love also. This is a cup of self-love that Spirit's trying to give us and asking us to make a decision to take care of ourselves and to recharge ourselves during this powerful super moon in Scorpio. Okay? Okay. So what else would you say to us, Spirit, today? What else would you like to say to us today? I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. Maybe just clarify things again with another deck. Can you clarify this Ace of Cups? Temperance and the Empress. You have it all. You're the epitome of it all. Male or female, this is not gender specific. You might have Sagittarius strongly in your chart. You might have Earth strongly in your chart. But this is you being patient with yourself. Spirit being patient with you about this love. This self-love. Not if it is a relationship, it might just be time for a break, to recharge, to regroup, to decide, is this really what I want? Is this new person really who I want? Alright, clarify the Chariot, please, and the Hermit. That's a lot of major stuff going on in our work and school lives. Here we are again, loving ourselves. Very loving, very spiritual person. What about this very loving, very spiritual person? Listening to Spirit. Divine communication from Spirit or from somebody else. Can you clarify this Ace of Swords? Can you clarify the Ace of Swords? You might get communication about a job. They might want you to come back to work. The Hangman came out. Spirit wants you to take a moment before you go back. Spirit's saying, take a pause before you go back and look for an opportunity that's going to lead you to the King of Pentacles. Everything. You know, the King of Pentacles is stable, They invest their money well. They spend their money well. They save. They take care of their family. So you might be a water sign and you're going to have an opportunity with this earth sign. But right now, Spirit's saying, or you might be going to get a communication, but Spirit's saying, don't make any decisions. Don't decide anything. Take a break first. You remember what happened last time you jumped into something too quickly, whether it was a job or a relationship. If you were like me, you jumped into something way too fast and you had to jump back out of it just as fast. So take a minute, Spirit's saying, nothing has to be decided today. Take a nap. Time for a nap. It's time to put everything on pause. Take that salt bath. Take care of self and recharge your batteries, okay? Clarify this Queen of Wands here. Why is the Four of Pentacles in reverse for this Queen of Wands? Because we're not taking this time to not decide stuff. This would be non-judgmental, not making a decision or not seeing something correctly. Not seeing that you don't have to make a decision. The Two of Swords. Two of Swords is clarifying the Two of Swords. And this is like, don't move forward so fast. Take a minute. And just don't, it is over and over and over again saying, don't make decisions. Somebody's up against a decision. And Spirit's saying, don't make it so fast. Take time to really think it through. Get by yourself, get alone, and take time to make this decision carefully. This decision is too important to rush. Okay? And it has to do with work. Somebody has a decision to make about work. Or a relationship work. Will this relationship work? Because it looks like there's a couple of different options, and it looks like it's fire and air, earth and water. So that's all of us. Alright. Clarify death and the Five of Pentacles. Can you clarify the 5? 5/13 might be a significant date to you. 5/4 might be a significant date to you. Can you clarify death and the 5 of Pentacles, please? As letting this situation transform you. Yeah, this is about divine relationships too. This is about an emperor running back to an emperor. Or reverse the roles if you need to. 1/4 might be significant to you. We have the Empress over here being told not to make a decision about this. And this looks like it's somebody you know, but you've never been in a relationship with, just to be quite honest with you. You don't know what it would be like to be in a relationship with this person, even though you know them probably very well. Spirit's saying this is going to transform you. Why is the Emperor in reverse? Why is this Emperor in reverse? Everybody else so far is in the upright. Why is he in reverse? The Magician popped out. Somebody's manifested this. What do you mean? What have they manifested? This new beginning. This new beginning. Why is the Ace of Wands in reverse? Because somebody's going to get an exciting message about this person that you don't know is even coming. This person is exciting as hell to you. And you've manifested this. And Spirit is saying it's coming. This is coming, and it's somebody you've never been in. If you were, it's been so long ago that it's going to be like that you don't know this person anymore. That you've changed and they've changed so much that you don't know them anymore. I got deception on the bottom of the deck right now, though. Why is deception here? on the bottom of the deck. It has something to do with friends. What about their friends? They're in reverse too. What about their friends? I'm hearing my friends don't like you in my head. What about their friends? Somebody might have been a player. Might still be a player. What about their friends? Ah, here we go. It's not necessarily their friends. It's this earth sign right here that they're family with. This one right here. What about this earth sign? What about Earth here? What about Mr. Moneybags? What about him? This is somebody in their family. They don't want something to end. Clarify the Ten of Swords. This King of Pentacles doesn't want something to end. It looks like. What do they not want to end? Clarify the Ten of Swords in reverse. Maybe I'm asking the wrong question. Would you please clarify this Ten of Swords in reverse for this King of Pentacles? What is it that they don't want to? There we go. Somebody's anxious about this. This person is anxious. This might be your person, but they're anxious. They're anxious because it looks like in the past you had a third party. You might have been a third party with this person in the past, and they might have been a friend of yours. Like, they were in a relationship in the past, and they might have had an affair with you, a one-night stand or something like that. And that was all there was to it. So you know they cheat. And that's why you're so hesitant. Spirit wants you to take your time and don't move too fast. Remember that song? Take your time, don't live too fast. Troubles will come and they will pass. That Leonard Skinner song? I don't know why that came to mind. Alright, so clarify the outcome. Right now it's going to be a stalemate, but why? Why is the outcome a stalemate? Looks like you could have some movement forward with this person because somebody's still in a commitment. Like I just said, they're not divorced yet. Can't move forward with somebody that's still in a commitment. Clarify that to be true. The Hierophant. What's going on? Yep. Look, the video cut off on me. How crazy is that? Like, that was the best message ever, and it cut off on me. So I'm going to try and finish. If I have to, I'll post the second video. Whoever this person is, it looks like you've known them before. And you need to work through some stuff before you move forward with them. And you heard all the details. Some of it will resonate with you and some of it won't. But take it as it resonates. If you're not in a relationship, then it might be about this job or your school. Or it might be a combination of all of that. So anyway, we're going to close the message there. I mean, I was literally that close to finishing when it clicked off on me, which really pisses me off. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. How about that? I mean, all these cards coming out the same from two different decks just blows my freaking mind. I can't wait until I can play cards with my buddy and see if it happens with two of us playing together. Now, that's going to be pretty freaking amazing. I'm trying to get the new cards together. Okay. Anyway. Okay. I was going to see if Spirit had any other messages for us. That's why I was trying to get the right decks together. Is that the right deck, Spirit? It looks like it is. Alright, Spirit. Any other message you have for us concerning this spread today. Again, the Chariot and the Hermit again. We have the Chariot here. Why is the Devil here sideways? Because of that commitment. Why is the World here? Wow, I did not see that coming. Holy cow, y'all. There's 3 men here. A King of... There's no way these cards were together. We have a King of Wands, a King of Swords, a King of Cups. And a lot of disappointment and sadness. There's been a few people in your life who have really disappointed you. I did not see that coming. And why is the Fool in reverse? That's what we don't see coming on the bottom of the deck. Because who wants to do something new when you have that many disappointments? Because you're going to get victory over these players and have balance restored to your life before you move forward. And then you will be able to make a choice. So you're somebody who's had a lot of disappointments. There's been at least 1, 2, 3 men that have disappointed you. Or women, reverse the roles if you need to. And so this new love scares the shit out of you, quite frankly. And it looks like it's somebody you know from the past who you know has done things in the past. But they've changed, or you think they've changed. Have they changed, Spirit? Some situation that they just left has caused them a lot of heartache, a lot of sadness, some depression maybe. Clarify this 5 of Cups. Yep, somebody had a third party and a devil. They've had some problems too. They had somebody that they were crazy about, and that person had a third party, and that's why it ended. So now you're both broken, wounded people. And it's somebody you know from your past. How might this relationship end and play out if nothing changes right now? Or let's say, how might it play out if they work through this moon energy, this hermit energy, and they get that balance again? How might this relationship work out? Can you show us what the outcome might be, the potential outcome, if they work through these traumas and these things from the past? Can you show us what it might be, Spirit? Spirit is getting the cards just right, isn't it? Come on, Spirit. Can you tell us what might it look like? You won't be fighting. Yep. Anything else? No fighting. The Empress will have an opportunity for what? Ooh, to listen to her intuition before making decisions. Good job. And you'll be able to deal with your intuition about this illusions. You'll be able to see through the illusions. You're saying you're going to be able to see through these illusions now with your own intuition. And it looks like you're going to have a new beginning, a new cycle beginning with your friends. Clarify, what happened to the relationship, Spirit? What happened to the relationship, though? Or what will? You're going to be friends with this person because you're not going to jump right in bed with them like you usually do. You're going to take your time, it looks like. Yep. Yep. There's going to be a wheel. Or maybe not. Maybe you won't have bad karma. It looks like you're spying and looking for an opportunity for this. There's going to be a new beginning where you're going to be strong and you're going to take your time in your love affairs. You're not going to rush into things. Why is the wheel and the page in reverse, though? Why is the wheel and the page in reverse for this new beginning? I have Leo here because you're going to defend your happiness and you're going to pray before you make moves. You're not going to keep putting yourself in situations that continuously cause bad karma, because you're going to look at those situations and have clarity. Spirit's going to give you clarity. And make you strong and wise and patient. No more jumping into shit too fast and having a lot of sadness like you had with these men over here or these women over here. That's just what I see here. You're going to take your time and you're going to be wise. And you're going to have friends. You're going to be friends before you jump into bed with people. You're going to get to know people, which is what we should do, right? Alright, so what might this relationship look like out of this deck? That High Priestess came out again. You're going to listen to your intuition. You're going to really listen to your intuition and not just make quick decisions. And you're going to be nurturing and you're going to heal. You're in that nurturing, healing period like we've been talking about this whole entire video. Spirit's going to heal you and give you a strong intuition when it comes to your relationships. Anything else, Spirit? And then you're going to have a divine partnership, success. You're going to heal your old wounds. You're going to have success at healing old wounds. And then you're going to be able to plan and make decisions about relationships, about a divine relationship. You're going to have tranquility. You're going to have a breakthrough. And then you're going to have steady, stable progress. Anything else, Spirit, before I close this message? Quick wit and intellect, that cycle is going to close. You're going to have that balance restored. You're going to be sharp and assertive, emotional mastery, and then stable. I mean, boom, y'all. And then on the bottom of the deck, you'll have a choice. You'll have a choice again, because you can make it from a place of healed, informed decision making instead of making decisions out of brokenness. That's amazing. Spirit is amazing. Alright, let's see how the angels have our backs during this time. Healing. I mean, boom, y'all. Healing. That's what we need, right? That's exactly what we need. Alright, anything else? Gratitude. Gratitude would take you everywhere in life. Everywhere. It's the most important thing. Resurrection. You're coming up from there, baby. You're coming up from this place of woundedness and brokenness. And then we have faith. You're going to have faith. And truth. You're going to face truth and be honest with yourself and with others. And you're going to expect that out of other people. Alrighty then. I got an appointment I have to get to, but I do want to give you some guidance from here. Not you, us, because I need it too. Here, what would you say to us from this deck of cards today? There we go. 2 of them. How can I be more kind to myself and offer grace in this very moment? Growing our self-love is medicine to this world's broken heart. When you heal, we all heal. When you give yourself more grace, you are able to give the world more grace. Today's soul action. Look at yourself with a grace filter. You are meant to be in this moment of your life. Release the inner critic and fill in the hole with your soul's truth. That you are infinite, you are loved, and you are already there. Am I consistently showing up? Some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Today's soul action. Journal where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soul's goals, and then show up. Show up. Alright, let's see what we can surrender today. Because I know there's surrender that has to take place here. Let's see what Spirit wants us to surrender during this very powerful full moon in Scorpio. Spirit, what would you have us to surrender today? Anybody who might see this video, what might need to be surrendered? Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. What else? Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others of their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. And then on the bottom of the deck, surrender overthinking. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to Spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. All right, and you may have some other things that you need to surrender. Just ask in prayer and contemplation, and the universe will show you exactly what you need to do. Make out a list of the changes that you'd like to see happen in your life, and pray during this full moon that the universe will help you to surrender those things, to release those things that you no longer need in your life. All right, would you like to ask a question of Spirit this morning? You got a question for Spirit. All right, ready? Spirit says, let go, peaceful resolution, and choose a new direction. Got another question? Dang. Listen to your intuition and know. And then over here I have perfect timing, unlikely, wait, and choose a new direction again. One more question. You ready? Dang it. I have abundance. I have no. I have get more information. There's something better. And it's up to you. So maybe you're going to decide which one of those, or if all of those go to your question. Those were weird. I've never gotten that many. Well, I have, but I don't usually take them. For some reason, I felt like I should take them today. Alright, trinkets, please, Holy Spirit, for this reading. And I hope I can post these together, but if not, then I'll just post them separate. Sorry about that. I love you, infinity. I have a teeny tiny little key. Maybe you need a key to something. The love between a grandmother and granddaughter is forever. I have a hand for intuition. I have learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. I have Jesus, it's Catholic thing. I have a heart with a sparrow. A cross. Why did I say heart? I have a guardian angel. I have a sun. I have some palm trees. I have a feather from an angel. I have a starfish. I have an anchor. I have a dream catcher. I have a heart that says love. I have an elephant. I have a crown. Maybe you drink crown. Maybe you're from a royal family. I have a horseshoe with a 4-leaf clover. I have never, never give up. I have a fish. I have a seahorse. Seahorses mate for life. I have a poised angel. I have a butterfly. I have another starfish. I have another palm tree. I have a cute little kitty cat. I have a bumblebee. I have a ballerina. I have something that says forever. I have a leaf for the fall. I have a handcuff or a gasket. I have a turtle. I have 2 hearts connected. I have a flower. I have a spatula. Somebody might be a cook, or you might be cooking something today. I have a little teeny tiny piece of black tourmaline, and I have the cutest guitar ever. And my little guitar. I trinkets from this little ball, please, Holy Spirit. I hope I can figure out how to edit these videos. Alright, I have 2 angels, identical angels. I have a skull. Maybe you have 2 identical angels in heaven. I have a light bulb. I have an arrow, Sagittarius. I have a ball for the baby. I have a feather. Oh, y'all are not going to believe this. Okay, I have a dog tag that says I love my dog. I have an infinity sign. And once again, I don't know how I've done this again, but I have a dragon and that cool ass spirit wearing that bandana. And some of y'all know what that means. I love you guys. I love you both so much. Thank you for helping me with this. I have laugh. I have help. I have dream. I have freedom. I have friend. I have peace. And I have wealth. Ta-da! Ta-da! Alright, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day or night. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, please. Like the video if you enjoyed it or if it resonated. And let me know in the comments section what's going on with you. Be supportive of one another. Let this be a place where you can come and be free to be yourself and to talk about the crazy stuff that's happening in your life and in your relationships. And I'll be here for you as much as I can. If you want a private reading, then you can email me and I'll try and make that happen as soon as I can. All right, take care of yourselves. Spirit is encouraging us to practice self-care right now, to take a step back and to learn to not leap so fast into relationships so that we can be sure that what we're getting into is really what Spirit wants for our lives, okay? Because sometimes when we jump too fast, we make a big old mess. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Mwah. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well this morning. I'm going to try to do a quick little read.